What's up, guys, and what a haul we got from the community day. Community weekend, I should say. It was awesome. I had a great time. It was a ton of fun. I got to go out with the kids. We went all over the place. All right, guys, so just to remind you guys one more time, we are doing the PokeCoin giveaway. You must be a subscriber. 24th of the month, we are going to be doing the drawing. Somebody random subscriber gets $10 worth of PokeCoins. It's that simple. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, the little bell, stay up to date, stay notified. Now, if you're anybody out there is like me and you took a significant amount of time off from Pokemon Go, you found out that you missed a lot. You missed a lot of shiny variants that were constantly coming out, the community day move sets and so on, and that always kind of was a bummer to me. So when I first heard that they were going to be doing this with this larger than life community day, I was super excited because number one, I can now get all the ones that I missed. Their shiny, try to get their shiny variants, which I was very lucky with, as you can see up on the screen, and their community day movesets, which I was very lucky with. Now, I will say this, it was almost overwhelming when I was doing it because I was trying to, number one, make sure I got at least one of all of these different Pokemon. But then I was also trying to find all the shiny ones, so I had to kind of concentrate one at a time, and sometimes it just got to be so much that I had to switch it up. You know, and I did get very lucky. I didn't get as lucky as I wanted to. I did not get every shiny variant, like Totodile. I could not get them. Tried my hardest, couldn't get it. Majority of everyone else I got. And then on top of that, you're like, okay, well, I want this moveset. Now, not to say that the Community Day moveset is the greatest moveset in the world. Some people like them, some people don't, like Blast Burn and Cannon and so on. But the main reason I say this is because one of the other things you're trying to do as a trainer, a Pokemon Go player, or whatever you want to call yourself, is you're trying to get the Pokemon that has the best IV, and that's the one that you want to evolve. Now, it comes with a couple of little problems. Number one is you got to keep checking, you got to go back and forth, you got to appraise, you got to look, you got to see the numbers, you know, figure out which one you really want to do. Then you got to look at the time because you got to do it between this time and this time. Now, don't get me wrong, there were large windows with this, but normal community days are what, 3 hours? So, you know, things get a little panic, and you're afraid you're going to miss something. You know what I mean? But it's very cool because I was able to get the majority of the shiny Pokemon that I wanted to get. They did increase the spawn rate. Now, I got to be honest with you. I thought they were going to increase it a lot more than actually they did, because with all of the Pokemon that I was able to get, all the ones that I grabbed and grabbed and grabbed, I was only able to get the Torchic shiny twice. That's it. Everything else I only got once. You know, it was pretty crazy. And there were a couple of them that aren't community days that I got. Now, why? I don't know if there was something they did or they didn't tell anybody about, but it was a little weird. You can see up on the screen a couple of the shinies that I caught during this. Now, normally, I'm not that lucky. Okay, I'm not like some people out there who got 250 shinies and everything else. No, I got to work for it. Okay, I got to put in the hours and the time and the search. Okay, I don't trip over shinies. They don't just fall into my lap. You know, it doesn't rain the glory of the rare shiny. You know, and so on. And so to find these two that I honestly didn't think I was going to find ever, it was pretty damn exciting. And, you know, I had the kids with me. It was awesome. You know, we got to go out. Took my dog with me. We all went out. It was cold as hell here. I'm not going to lie. I was freezing. There was some rain going on. You know, umbrellas are a wonderful thing. I'm also not going to lie. I was in the car a lot. Kind of creeping around trying to get some, you know, there's certain areas that you always kind of go to. I'm not in the most populated area, nor am I in the most vacant area either, so we did the best that we could with everything. But we were able to get quite a bit. I mean, like I said, I'm in a good area. Okay, not everybody is that lucky. Now, they have said they're going to be increasing the spawn rates in the rural areas so that people who don't have a lot of people around, you know, a lot of Pokestops, you can get your Pokemon, which is cool. But you still have the one fundamental problem of how they're going to fix this, I really don't know, is always going to be the gyms and the raids. I mean, you can go, some people that are out there in the middle of nowhere, and I know I'm kind of getting off topic, but this kind of bugs me. Now, I don't have this problem. I know lots of people that do have this problem, where it's really difficult for them to get any of these legendary Pokemons in these 5-star raids or 4-star raids, mainly because they just don't have enough people in the lobbies to actually play the raid. It's a problem. I don't know how you fix that. The only way you could really fix it is, you know, you start server sharing. Basically, if, you know, people keep piling into the same gym, let's say in the middle of Central Park or whatnot, Chicago, or, you know, wherever these, you know, metropolitan areas, they kind of bleed over into another server. Now, you know, console games have done this for a long, long time. Location is meaningless. You know what I mean? So maybe that's something they can do. Maybe not. I don't know. But it's something they really do have to work on. I said in the last video also, one of the things, because I was able to get in a couple of trainer battles with one of the people that's on my friends list. You can see that up on the screen too. Huge shout out to him. I appreciate it. Honestly, he's one of the only people that really keeps accepting the battles. You know, I encourage everybody out there to accept them, because there's a lot of different research that people are trying to get or accomplish or get done with, especially the whole Giovanni thing, where one part literally is the battle of trainer 3 times and win. You know, you can't do that if nobody's accepting your challenges or invitations. So yeah, but again, let me get back on track. It was a great event. They're not going to do it again until next December. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Do I think this has taught them that maybe they need to make the community days a little bit longer, say 4 hours? Yeah, I do. I think this has probably taught them a lot of lessons, given them a lot of different information. You know, but again, they're only going to do the one. And listen, it's great. You know what I mean? There's so much more to come for December. There's so much more to come for everything else. I'm happy about what they did and how they did it because of everything I was trying to get. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm drained. I probably will not play Pokemon Go for the next 2 days. I'm at 3 million XP to go to finally hit my goal of 40. It has been a grind and a half. And I mean, it's tough. I mean, they really, when they did the separation, and I know I'm getting off topic again, but when they made that separation of, and anybody out there who's a real gamer and has played games at different levels always knows that it's never really that difficult to get from the first level up to the maximum level. And the reason I say that is because they want you to, you know, it's a lot faster. This is like a 3-year journey. I mean, this is no joke. You know, the gaps between XP points, between, you know, levels as you go is completely insane. You know, 38 to 39 is 3 million, which is a hell of a feat to get, but 39 to 40 is 5 million XP. You know, so do the math to figure out exactly how many Pokemon you got to catch, Pokestops you got to spin, raids you got to... It's a lot. You know, it takes a lot of time, and I don't think a lot of people really see that. Now, I do see a lot of 40s now. Don't get me wrong. I would have been a 40 a long time ago, but I took a lot of time off, work, family situations, things like that. Stuff you got to take care of. That's just the way it is. You know, but I also still see a lot of 29s and 27s and 35s, some 10s, some lower ones. Some people have more than one character. I only have one. I don't know how people do it with 1 or 2. I was at a Pokestop one day, and no joke, and I know this is kind of weird, and maybe somebody else, maybe this is normal. And the guy had a kind of like a rectangle cookie sheet, and he was doing a gym. It was during the time when the last time the Mewtwo's were out for the raids, and he had this metal tray, like a cookie sheet, but with sides. And he actually had, no joke, 3 cell phones lined up inside of them. And he was playing the raid on 3 different phones, on 3 different accounts, and he was just this. Like, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen. I would never even have thought that. So he's holding the tray, and he's going like this. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he just kind of looked at me like, and he's going back and forth and back and forth. So basically, I mean, he was playing 3 accounts at the same time. The game is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be work. You're supposed to enjoy it. There's no way you could possibly enjoy that. I also want to bring up one more time, I said this in the last video, and it's honestly has gotten a lot of good feedback from it, is that we are going to be doing the giveaway December 24th, having to do with the Pokecoins. You saw me say it at the beginning of the video too, but I just want to make sure everybody knows, because I got a lot of emails and people making questions, you know, saying, when's it going to be? Okay, let me be very clear. It's open to subscribers only, okay? And you have to be a subscriber. And it's on December 21st. Basically, random person is going to get $10 worth of Pokecoins. That's simple. You know, I put a poll out there in the community section asking what kind of giveaways people wanted. Because, and honestly, I was going to do a gift card thing, but that got virtually no traction. Everybody across the board seemed like they wanted the Pokecoins. So, hey, why not? You know what I mean? We do Pokemon videos. You know, it's fine by me. You know, we're just trying to give back, and you know, that's what we try to do here. You know, when we first started making these videos, it was a long time ago. It was almost it was about 3 years ago, you know, and we've been, as far as I'm concerned, we're small, we're growing, obviously. You know, we're not one of those massive channels that has 7 million and, you know, people, and they can't respond to comments. I respond to comments every day. I try to get as many people on my friends list as possible, you know, and we go from there. You know, but we really do appreciate everybody. So I'm excited to see what comes next for Pokemon Go in the December events. There's supposed to be the Pontias, and there's supposed to be a whole bunch of other stuff that we'll get to, but I don't want to keep going on and on and on. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope you guys had a great time during the event just like I did, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.